So you're here because you've got this, a piece of frozen chicken, and you want to know, how do I cook frozen chicken? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to cook it in the oven and on the stovetop. Check it out. Hey, I'm Fuentes, and if you're new to my channel, I typically cook a lot of family-friendly recipes, and as a busy mom, I too often forget to thaw out chicken. You're here because, like me, you have a piece of frozen chicken and you wanna know how to cook it like right now, right? Like you're with your phone or your computer, Googling, and here we are. I'm gonna have all the details below the video too, but the tips that I'm gonna share in today's video work best with boneless, skinless cuts, whether they're breasts or thighs. Straight from the freezer for the oven method, I like to cook my chicken breast or thighs at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I simply take a baking sheet and line it with parchment paper, and then I place my frozen chicken breast directly on there. You do want to season it, add some sauce, maybe barbecue, whatever it is that you're using for the recipe. Now, if you've got a recipe right in front of you that tells you bake that chicken breast at 375 degrees for about 35 minutes, you're going to want to add half of that time to the total cooking time. The key here is that you're gonna follow the recipe that you have on hand. So if the recipe calls to bake it for 30 minutes, for example, you're gonna add 15 or half of the 30 for a total cooking time of 45 minutes. Of course, that is just an estimate. When it comes to chicken breasts, you know that some are really thin, some are much thicker. So the best and safest way to cook your chicken is gonna be by temperature. I have an inexpensive meat thermometer that I use for so many of my videos. I will link it below for you, which is a super handy tool for like less than 10 bucks, and your chicken will be safe to eat all the time. Now, if you're cooking your frozen chicken on a pan, whether it's a cast iron skillet or a nonstick pan, you're going to spray or put a little oil at the bottom of the pan and gonna place your chicken breast directly on it. No seasoning, no spices, no sauce. Now, after 10 to 15 minutes, when the first side becomes browned, that's when you're gonna season your chicken, because the top part will also be a little bit thawed out. You're gonna season it, flip it, and then cook the other side. The total cooking time for chicken in a pan is definitely gonna be about 50% more. So if a chicken breast takes on total time about 12 or 15 minutes, depending on the thickness, you're gonna spend about 20 plus minutes on a breast. But it is not a lost cause, so if you're standing here with your phone watching this video and got a frozen piece of chicken breast or chicken thigh that's boneless and skinless, there is hope for tonight's dinner. I know I gave you a ton of information, so the directions for how to cook frozen chicken from the freezer onto a pan or the oven are gonna be right below the video, along with a link to a chicken ebook to make eating chicken more exciting with 70 plus recipes and other awesome recipes and marinades you can do right now and enjoy chicken tonight. And with that, hit that red subscribe button so you and I get to hang out every single week. See you next time.